Remember, it is your responsibility to expect this to be a great day. You know what day this is. You know what day this is. This is Flow Happy Friday, and I hope that you are doing things to build a flow happy life. So, today I want to give you something to think about as you roll into the weekend. I hope you have plans to have a good one. I want to talk about luck. I want to talk about probability, and I want to talk about reality. So, I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, the entertainment capital of the world, and we are known the worldwide for having some of the most lavish and extravagant hotel properties in the world. And the only reason this oasis of prosperity can exist in the middle of a desert is because of math, specifically probability. For in all the games and all the casinos throughout this city, across the valley, the odds say that over time, the house will win more than it loses. It's just probability. So, as the millions and millions and millions of people come to try their hand at luck, the city itself and all the businesses therein can sit back and relax because of math. The unshakable is on their side. Simply put, the house, the owner of the odds, will win mostly over time. That is, in fact, what the odds mandate. Now, given that as a backdrop, here's the question that I'm going to invite you to explore. Over the last 777 seconds, about 13 hours or so, I think it is, given the action you have already taken that will affect the probability of you succeeding at something you're trying to do or not succeeding at something you're trying to do, or you don't know. Where, which odds have you played in the last 777 seconds? In the last 777 hours? Same question. In the action that you've already taken that will impact you coming closer to the things you're trying to accomplish or moving away from the things you're trying to accomplish, which odds did you play? And over the last 777 hours, which odds did you play? Being aware, being aware that these numbers are unshakable, that if the odds are in your favor, you simply just have to keep moving, keep playing, should be inspiring to some. But being aware or being suddenly awakened to the fact that you might be playing against the odds, which says the more you play, the more it's guaranteed you will not get to your destination. Well, that should be terrifying. That should be disturbing. That should bother you enough to be aware that we all, whether we want to admit it or not, are sitting at the table and we are in the game. And by the things we do and the things we do not do, that's a roll of the dice. That's an action taken. Not doing something is a decision to not do it, and taking that decision is an action. It counts. And every time we do this, we are playing with the house odds in our favor, or we are trying to beat the odds. It doesn't matter if you are aware of it or not. It helps to be aware that we are, in fact, playing the game in everything we do. And the chips of failure and success hang in the balance of the game we are playing. And this This idea of failure and success is unique to you. It's not generic success. It's not the house on the hill or the title, and it's not generic failure, whatever that might be, losing it all or losing face with all your friends. It's whatever it means to you. Whatever you really identify as being your definition of success, those chips are on the table and they hang in the balance of what happens as you play your game. And what happens as you play your game really depends more than your skill, it depends on your relationships to the odds of being successful. Are you playing with the odds or are you playing against the odds? So many of the things we talk about on this channel or in the stuff we constantly talk about, and many other performance coach, success coaches, lifestyle coaches, that whole group of people, many things that they're trying to get you to consider and adopt: systems, process, coaching, outside perspective, constant adjustments, constant growth, growth mindset. All of these things are things that move the odds more in your favor. And if you continue to do this, if you stay on a real path of continual personal growth and development, what you are really doing that will eclipse the impact of your skill is that you are moving the needle of probability into your favor. And once that needle gets just over 50, it's everything is just a matter of time. At that point, it becomes simply a matter of time. And the more you continue to do these type of things, the more the needle moves into your favor, and then things just start to go your way. People might even call you lucky, when in fact what you've done is the actual work of moving your probability of success needle more and more and more in your favor. But none of this starts until you realize that right now you are already in the game. You are already sitting at the table. The chips of failure and success have already been pushed, and you're all in, whether you know it or not. So you might as well wake up to that fact, own it, and start to do some things to move the needle for you to become the house, for you to change the odds, for the odds to be in support of you. That's how people become these people that seem to be like the universe has conspired to help them all the time. That's because they've committed to doing the work to move the needle of probability. And then at that point, it just becomes unshakable math and a function of time. It's just a matter of time till you get or become or accomplish those things that are within the capability for you to do. You maximize your potential. It's just a game. You might as well play it.